Since we cannot get along with you in what? Peace. What are the damn police? Peace officers.
Right.
And what is the narrative on the lips of all those who speak with respect to the relationship between us and police? They're saying there's no trust, right or wrong?
Right.
They're saying that there is hostility, that there is enmity between us and police, right or wrong?
Right.
We don't trust the police. We don't like the police. We say F the police. And when I say we, that means me too. F the police.
That's right.
Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
That's not ignorant niggerishness. That's a response to murder and oppression. Right. F the police. You ain't no damn friends of black people.
Right.
You're the enemies of black people. Right. You have a hostile, warlike attitude as police officers against black people.
Right.
You feel like it's us, police, against them, the niggers.
Right. That's what they think.
So F the police. Damn right.
Go ahead.
Anybody got that song, and you know my inbox, get in my inbox and shoot me a link to that song so I can enjoy it.
I got you.
Y'all all right? All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. See, I'm with the niggas in the streets.
Right.
I'm not with the niggas in the suites.
That's right.
I'm with the niggas in the streets.
That's right.
Talk black to me.
We in the mud. That's right.
Well, you're advocating violence. No, I'm not. I'm advocating Nation of Islam membership.
Go ahead. That's right.
How many Muslims have you seen with a bow tie in one hand? No, with a bow tie on, a bean pie in one hand, and a brick in the other damn hand, throwing it in a window.
Right. Ain't never saying that.
When the hell have you seen us walking down the street, chewing on a damn bean pie, wearing our bow tie, and then ask a non-Muslim, hold this for me? And then we take a police car and turn it over and set it on fire.
Right.
You don't see Muslims rioting.
Go ahead. That's right.
What I advocate to the streets is get the hell off the streets and in the temples and mosques.
That's right. That's right. Right.
That'll stop the rioting right there.
That's right.
But the white man knows that you're a bigger problem in this temple with this tie and with that pie than you are in the street with that bottle and with that brick.
That's right.
Talk black to me. Because see, when you hit the streets and turn up, that's just a nigga fit.
Right.
But when you hit these temples and get this knowledge and training,
right,
that's a turn up that's consistent.
Right.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You don't stop. You on that white man's you know what for as long as you in the nation. Right or wrong?
Yes, sir. That's right.
Answer me this. Do you think the white man would prefer me to be at this mic saying what I'm saying? Or do you think he would rather me be in the street throwing a brick in a window? That cracker would rather me be in the street throwing a brick in a window and setting a police car on fire than to be in this temple setting this mic on fire.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What I'm saying and how I'm saying it is a way bigger problem.
Go ahead. That's right.
Than turning up in some streets. I ain't advocating no violence, but I'm not condemning any either.
That's right.
Let me repeat myself. I do not advocate any violence, rioting, or looting. But I absolutely, let me move the mic just in case you can't read my lips.
Okay.
I absolutely do not condemn any either. Okay?
Go ahead.
Did you get that? You want to tear up this white man's cities? You go and do all the tearing up you want to do. You ain't going to get no condemnation for me.
That's right.
I'm only telling you that while it's a pleasure to see you do that, that's not the best thing to do.
Right. That's right.
The best thing for you to do is come here and join up.
Go ahead. That's right.
That will be more effective.
That's right.
That will be more, you will accomplish more.
That's right.
I understand you want to throw a nigga fit. Cool. I feel you. I want to throw one too.
That's right.
But I ain't got time to be throwing a nigga fit that's not going to benefit
Go ahead.
in the long term.
Right.
Because when you throw the nigga fit, all the white man is going to do is get on the phone, call his Negroes,
that's right,
and say, we got to calm this thing down.
That's right.
And he's going to say, look, you niggas that I've been giving 3 crumbs a week, I'm going to up your crumbs to 5 crumbs a week. And then them crumb snatcher niggas be like, thank you, massa. Thank you. I sure appreciates it.
That's right.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
That's right.
And then the streets calm down, of course.
Uh-oh.
Because you got more blacks to smoke.
That's right.
You got more bottles to turn. You got more glasses. You know what I'm saying? You got more sports to watch.
Right.
You got more hoes to pimp. You got more nigging to do. See, that nigga fit you throwing in them damn streets is an interruption to the nigga life that you live every day.
That's right. Sir.
You ain't gonna stay away from that life and stay in the streets. You gotta get back to the nigga life.
Right. Go ahead.
Whereas if you come join the temple, you give the nigga life up forever.
That's right.
Talk black to me. And you give the cracker strife forever. Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The white man, if you gonna be in the white man's streets, he does not want you to be in those streets holding no Salam newspaper.
That's right.
He wants you in the streets with a gun, with a brick, but not no Salam newspaper, not no Muhammad speaks.
That's right.
Oh, See, when the white man see you throw a brick in a window, it make him feel some type of way. But when the white man see you push a paper in a window.
Come on.
What window? A car window.
Teach.
And pull $1 back out the car window. He said, oh, hell. Right or wrong?
Another nail in the coffin, brother man.
No. You must provide the land and take care of our needs for 20 to 25 years. After which, we won't need you to take care of us. We got it from there.
That's right.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
See, that is the best solution to the black-white problem in America. It's really the only thing that could possibly or properly be called a solution. All the other so-called solutions are not solutions at all.
That's right.
They are fuel for the fire.
That's right.
They exacerbate the problem. They don't calm it down.
That's right.
The best and only solution to the black-white problem in America, what is the black-white problem in America?
Come on.
Is it slavery? No.
No, sir.
Not chattel slavery. We're no longer chattel slaves.
That's right.
So what is it? Racial inequality? Yes. Discrimination? Yes.
That's right.
But all of the racial inequity, the systemic racism that is part of the conversation in America, one of its most egregious symptoms is what? Police brutality.
That's right.
Police brutality is born of racial inequity. Huh? Yes. It's born of racial inequity.
That's right.
The reason you have the degree of black criminal activity is because of the way the white man's society is engineered.
Right.
Are you listening to me?
Sir.
Listen, I know this lecture is kind of long, but I don't give a damn. If you don't like it, get the hell on about your damn business. Right. I'm going to do my job.
That's right.
One thing about this lecture that you might not want to spend no time listening to, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. So if you miss it, the hell with you.
Go ahead. That's right.
I ain't sweating you no way. I actually mean that. Now listen, the few of you who will, listen. We're talking about the way the white man's society is engineered.
Right.
When the white man found us in West Africa, there was a Muslim scholar and traveler by the name of Ibn Battuta.
That's right.
And he wrote about us in the very same West Africa that we were kidnapped and brought to America from.
Right.
Guess what he said about our criminal proclivities? SAT word.
That's right. Go ahead.
He said that throughout the land where we lived, a foreigner or traveler had absolutely nothing to fear of banditry.
That's right.
In other words, you could go all through niggas' country and not have to worry about getting robbed.
That's right.
In other words, there was no crime.
Right.
They didn't hear what I just said.
They missed that.
They don't realize how profound what I just said. We got it in black and white.
Yes, sir.
A man testifying to the amazing degree to which crime did not exist among us.
Hey, that's right.
But look at us in America. We criminal as hell.
Come on. Right.
Right or wrong?
Sir. Yes, sir.
You got these damn Orthodox Muslims talking about we ain't real Muslims. What did Ibn Battuta say about our practice of Islam?
That's right, man.
He said that we were the most devout Muslims.
That's right.
Of all the other Muslims he visited.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Let them marinate.
Yes, sir.
You say that Islam oppresses women. What did Ibn Battuta say about us in West Africa and how we dealt with women? He said he was amazed at how free our women were.
That's right. That's right.
Our Muslim women in Africa exercised a greater degree of freedom and mobility than Muslims in other countries.
Yes, sir.
But what the hell you sisters know about that?
Come on.
You just sucking up with a damn super straw all the negative crap that is said about Muslims and women.
Teach. That's right.
You don't read no damn books.
Right.
You too busy getting weaves to do some damn reading.
That's right.
You got more crap on your goddamn head than you got in it.
Right. That's right.
Talk black to me. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So we were not criminal when we were back home.
Right.
So evidently something happened to us when we were here that caused us to stop behaving as well as we behaved when we were there.
Uh-oh.
Well, what is it?
Teach.
Okay, now I'm going to try to move quick. There is a study, and I mentioned it years ago, and it's printed in one of the Salam newspapers, the Annie E. Casey Foundation, that did a study, and the name of the study, you can look it up. The name of the study is called Changing the Odds. and it talks about how blacks who live predominantly below I-20 and the whites who live predominantly above I-20, Atlanta, north, south divide, that opportunities to benefit from the economic boom that Atlanta experienced, that whites north of I-20 benefited from it, but blacks south of I-20 did not benefit from it, that despite Atlanta's, over the years, Atlanta's move ahead as a major city in America, the benefits of being an Atlantan from the A, in the A, the benefits left blacks south of I-20 behind. Are you with me?
Come on.
So based on where you live in Atlanta, and for us, it's south of I-20, mostly. For us, Atlanta is not a heaven, it's a hell. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Fewer economic opportunities, fewer educational opportunities, poorer housing facilities, poorer everything for us. We live in economically depressed areas where there are poor and failing schools and few avenues to earn a living. And the white man himself will tell you that in situations like that, it breeds crime.
Right.
Are you listening to me? Also, when you look at crime statistics, if I'm the police of Atlanta and I do most of my crime fighting, quote unquote, south of I-20, hardly any of it north of I-20, what are the stats going to say about who's committing the crimes? It's going to say black people are committing an inordinate amount of crime. Well, you don't know how much crime black people are committing unless you are aware black people are committing them to arrest black people for committing them. But you don't fight crime in Buckhead the way you fight crime in Bankhead.
Go ahead.
Talk black to me.
That's right. That's right.
So you're going to get more crime statistics in Bankhead than you get in Buckhead, because you ain't trying to police them crackers in Buckhead the way you police niggas in Bankhead.
Come on.
Talk black to me.
Teach.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You have created a society, engineered it to where whites don't feel the need to create the crimes that blacks feel the need to create.
That's right.
Most of the crimes that you're talking about are low-level drug crimes.
Right.
They're not even violent crimes. There's enough of them that are violent, but most of them is low-level drug crimes. Well, we don't import drugs into our communities. It is you white people who flood our communities with drugs. It is you white people who manufacture and then flood our communities with guns.
Right.
And when you flood a poor, oppressed, and depressed people, when you flood them with drugs and guns, a proliferation of drugs and guns, you know what else they do, brother minister? Now I am preaching to somebody here. You know what else they do, brother?
No, sir.
They saturate our community with billboards
Right.
that advertise alcohol
You're right.
That's right.
Yes,
and tobacco.
That's right.
There have literally been marches to protest how many billboards in black communities are advertising alcohol and tobacco. Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
That's social engineering right there. You don't find that many billboards advertising tobacco and alcohol in white areas as you find in black areas.
Right.
You do know that historically the white man used alcohol against the Indians, right?
That's right. Right.
Whiskey.
He used alcohol
Yeah.
as a weapon to conquer and oppress the Native American, quote unquote.
That's right.
Now he's doing the same thing to his freed slaves in America. He floods our communities with billboards advertising alcohol and tobacco so niggas don't do nothing but smoke and
That's
drink.
Right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
So we smoked up, doped up,
That's right.
drunk up,
Right.
and drugged up.
Right.
Talk black to me.
That's right.
And we got all these weapons in our pockets.
That's right.
Right or wrong? Next thing you know, we're poisoning our people with drugs and then killing our people with guns.
Right.
Guns that the white man made sure we had.
That's right.
He did the same thing with the Native Americans.
That's right.
He gave them alcohol and firearms.
Right.
And then he just stood back and watched the Indians get drunk and kill each other.
That's right. Yes, sir.
He's doing the same thing to us right now. Fill our areas up with drugs, alcohol, tobacco,
That's right.
and then stand back and watch us get drunk, get high, smoked up, and killing each other.
All type of courtesy.
So if you're the newly elected Fulton County District Attorney and you call yourself gonna indict some gang members because they are so guilty of violent crimes, you're not going to the root of the problem.
Oh, sir.
The root of the problem is explained in the Annie E. Casey Foundation report called Changing the Odds. We are way more likely not to finish school than whites. We are way more likely to experience all the negatives in terms of quality of life than whites.
That's right.
Our percentages are way higher than whites.
That's right.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Those conditions are absolutely what causes the other conditions that white folks like to point the finger at us
That's
about.
right. Stay point.
That's what leads to police brutality.
Yes, sir.
You turn the black community, quote unquote, into a pressure cooker.
That's right.
And then when the lid blows off, you right there with your clubs and your guns and your tasers
That's right.
to beat us and kill us and lock us up because the top or the lid of the pressure cooker that you created
Yes, sir.
That's right.
has now blown the hell off.
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
So since we cannot get along with you in two things,
Come on.
peace and equality.
That's right.
The reason we can't get along with you in peace is because we can't get along with you in equality.
That's right.
The inequality produces a pressure cooker that causes the peace between us to be broken. And so you need peace officers
That's right.
to act like warriors, to violently bring the peace back
Right.
that has been broken.
That's right.
Talk black to me. There can be no peace without equality.
Right.
You know that.
Yes, sir.
And that's why you want a vicious, violent, and brutal police force to always be available to jump on niggas.
That's right.
Because you know ain't gonna be no damn peace as long as you deny us justice and equality.
That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So from Emmett Till to Rayshard Brooks, it's been the same old, same old. The white man's injustice and racial inequality
Come
Yes, sir.
Producing all of the situations necessary for police brutality.
That's right.
Talk black to me.
That's right.
So the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad says we want an immediate end to the police brutality and what? Mob attacks.
Mob attacks.
You either have the white man swearing to be a police officer killing us, or the white man who doesn't swear to be a police officer killing us.
That's right.
It's either the police or a mob.
Right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
And so, since we cannot get along with you in peace, because we can't get along with you in equality, we're not going to be peaceful as long as we're not equal.
That's right.
Because as long as we are not equal, it builds pressure.
Right.
And the lid blows off eventually.
Right.
When the lid blows off, that's when you get rioting, looting, violence, and all that foolishness.
That's right.
We can't get along with you in peace because we can't get along with you in equality.
Come on.
So we demand a separate state or territory of our own.
Right.
Either here or elsewhere. You got to provide the land. You got to maintain us in the land for 20 to 25 years. Then we can take care of ourselves. You don't have to worry about no niggers being in your country.
Come on.
That's right.
You don't have to worry about giving us no food stamps and no milk, butter, eggs, and damn cheese. You don't have to worry about giving us no government housing vouchers so we can live in a $1,200 house and only pay $50 rent.
That's right.
Because the other $1,150 is subsidized by the damn government.
That's right.
Nah, we don't believe that after so many years of free or nearly free labor, that we should have to subsist on charity or live in poor housing.
That's right.
We're not interested. We ain't asking you to give us nothing. We're asking you to open the door so we can get it ourselves. Why? Because from Emmett Till to Rayshard Brooks, it's been the same damn thing.
Yes, sir.
White crackers killing us for no good reason and then justify it and not have to pay for it.
That's right.
After 67 years of white folk killing us in the manner that they murdered Emmett Till all the way up past Rayshard Brooks to Jalen Walker.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Right.
We're not interested in peaceful, non-violent protests and begging you for no damn programs.
Right.
We want some of this good earth that we can call our own. The murder of Emmett Till followed 100 years of lynching.
100 years.
That followed 300 years of chattel slavery.
That's right.
Right or wrong?
Come on.
No, we're not interested. We're not asking white folks to reform their police.
That's right.
Cracker, you don't need, listen, we're not asking you to defund the police. We're not asking you to reform the police. Let them racist cracker be what they want to be. We're saying, let you and them have America and let us have our own nation.
That's right.
Teach Elijah.
Because we know we can't get justice in your courts.
Right.
We know we can't get equality under your flag, in your nation. We understand that. So we're not even asking for that. Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now let me, as quick as I can, I want to read you something that I've read you before, but you didn't get the message then, so let me do it again. You all right?
Yes, sir.
You know, the devil, 3 weeks ago, almost an entire month, the devil said in just a matter of days that they were going to be issuing, I'm talking about the prosecutor, Pete Scandalakis,
Right.
that he was going to be telling us his findings in the case of the murder of Rayshard Brooks.
That's right.
Right?
That's what they said.
Now, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a white man, so I don't want to tell the white man about himself. He's white. But I think it's safe enough for me to say to the white man that his days and his weeks are two different things. I think I understand white folks enough.
That's right.
That when they say in a matter of days, they don't mean in a matter of weeks. Because a day is one measure of time, a week is another measure of time. So when the white man says in a matter of days, he can't mean in a matter of weeks.
That's right.
Right? Because once you get to a certain number of days, you ain't dealing with days no more. Now you're dealing with weeks.
That's right.
Right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me. Okay, it's been 3 weeks, ain't been no announcement yet. Right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
The prosecutor says that there are hired experts that are going to take a look at all the evidence in the case, right?
Teach.
And based on the findings of these hired experts, he's going to tell us whether he's going to move forward with charges against the officers or drop the charges. You with me?
Yes, sir.
Now here's the BS, and that's what it is, it's BS. First of all, the reason the Rayshard Brooks case has lasted over 2 years and there's been no movement is because the white man knows his niggas. He knows that as long as he keeps stalling and stalling and stalling and stalling,
Right.
we're not going to feel the passion anymore.
Right.
What the white man never expected was that a voice such as Minister Eric Muhammad, that wasn't making all that noise back then, was making noise now, but not as much as recently.
That's right.
Teach.
After Rayshard Brooks wasn't trending with no niggas no more, he didn't expect a militant black voice to come up and every week teaching on Rayshard Brooks. Didn't expect that.
That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. But why didn't he expect it, brother minister?
Come on with it.
The most honorable Elijah Muhammad told the cracker to expect it.
Come on.
He said Islam comes when?
All else fails.
After all else has failed.
Come
That's
on.
right.
Why are you looking for the real nation of Islam to be on deck right at the rip? No, the nation of Islam might be on deck right at the rip, but where you're going to see the nation of Islam in its best and its brightest is at the end of the race. Talk black to me.
That's right.
You're going to see us after all else has failed. That's when the nation is going to step up and say, all right, now we got it from here.
Come on.
That's right.
Talk black to me.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
So Rayshard isn't trending anymore.
That's right.
Now, is T.I. here in the A?
Here.
Okay. T.I. spoke at the Wendy's
Right.
after Rayshard was killed.
Right.
And what did he say, brother minister? He said, look, everybody find their purpose and do your thing. I'm not quoting him exactly, but he basically said, we got to push against this injustice, he was like, if you don't do it in the name of T.I., do it in the name of Rayshard. This is a direct quote.
Right.
Find your purpose. Do your thing to push for justice in this case. I don't have his direct quote in front of me. But I promise you, that's what he said.
That's right.
That's how he said it. Okay, well, here I am, Minister Eric Muhammad. I'm not doing nothing in the name of no T.I.
Right. That's right.
I'm doing what I'm doing in the name of Rayshard Brooks.
Come on.
And you whole niggas that love T.I. because he pimps big enough for a whole nigga like you to be on his athletic supporter.
That's right.
Talk black to me. I'm doing exactly what he said. And I'm doing it exactly how he said it. Do you see him supporting me in what I'm doing?
That's right.
Talk black to me.
No, sir.
I wonder why. Y'all all right?
That's right.
Yo nigga Killer Mike. Ain't killed the Mike and I don't know when.
That's right. That's right. Sweetness.
I'm the real Killer Mike. I kill a Mike every Sunday.
Come on. Hey.
Talk black to me.
Hey.
So Killer Mike said, look, send me any organizations in the city that's doing the work day in, day out, talking about, you know, pushing for justice in cases like this. Any organization that you know of that's doing it, he literally said, doing the work day in, day out. He said, inbox him, give him the names of those organizations so he can follow them and support them. You see Killer Mike having a damn thing to do with Muhammad's Temple number 15?
No, sir.
Even though you can see Killer Mike on video talking about the good works of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in the city of Atlanta that he saw in his early days.
That's right.
Muslim program. That's right.
That's right.
But you don't see Killer Mike having a damn thing to do with Muhammad's Temple number 15, do you?
No, sir.
I wonder why.
That's right.
Talk black to me.
That's right.
Then he mentions, he says, of the one that he knows is doing the work, he says, Brother Kalanji is doing the work. He talking about Kalanji Changa. You don't know him. I do. He says, Brother Kalanji is doing the work. Well, go to my Facebook page and look at the pictures of events, and you'll see me speaking at the same podium that Brother Kalanji spoke at, and that was way back in 2006, 7, or 8. Look at the date of the picture. I know Kalanji, Kalanji know me. We done been in too many places together. How the hell you mentioning him and ain't mentioning me? Like I was nowhere to be found while he was doing all this work. You out your goddamn mind, Killer Mike. No disrespect intended, but I mean what I say the damn way I said it.
That's right.
Talk black to me. We were at that African J-League place there. That's across the street and down the street from the AU Center. I forget the name, but you go down Lowry and it's off to the left. We were at the African J-League. Mukasa Rick spoke at that event. Kalanji Changa spoke at that event. Chief Kamara spoke at that event. He was the organizer of the event. Say that again? The Griot?
Is that not that spot, right?
No, this is the African J-League. I'm pretty sure that's what the name of it is. But in any event, whatever the hell it is, who cares? I spoke at the event.
Right.
It was a community event with all kinds of community movements at the event, and Muhammad's Temple number 15 under Eric Muhammad was there rocking the mic too. So what the hell is you talking about?
That's right.
And that was a decade and a half ago. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
7 years ago, we did an event at the Sweet Spot. 2015. It was called The Blueprint for Black Power. Right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Abel Mabel Thomas, who was a state rep at that time, was there. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Guess who else was there? Brother Kalanji. He didn't speak, but he came with at least one or two of his kids. He was there. Y'all all right?
Sir.
Some nigga at the masjid, the Orthodox Muslim spot in Atlanta, who has something to do with music. When Brother DeMars was coming into Islam, first he was going over there. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This guy says to Brother DeMars, when Brother DeMars says he's getting with 15, Eric is doing his own thing. He throws salt on my name. I don't even know this nigga.
Go ahead.
But he throwing salt on my damn name.
That's right.
Talk black to me. But the point that I'm making is one of, if not the main imams over there, Imam Furqan, I know him. I met him personally. You know how I met him personally? Because there was a meeting at what might be called the African Griot spot. But see, that spot is on the west end.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
Somewhere back behind the Western Mall somewhere.
Cause that's where.
And not Hashim Nzinga was the keynote speaker that day. Well, that imam was there that day, and I met him. All kinds of community members and leaders and organizations and movements was there. Right or wrong? Go on my Facebook page. Look at the damn pictures. What the hell you think I post them for? Smack. Y'all all right? All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. I wasted my water. Look. That event, if you go on the Facebook page and look at it, you see me there with various people, right? One of the pictures, you see me with Chief Kamara and Najee Muhammad.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yes, sir.
That was that day, brother.
Right.
That was a decade and a half ago. That ain't nothing recent.
Go ahead.
All these niggas in Atlanta know me.
That's right.
They try to act like they don't know me.
They know you, brother.
But they know me. We done been in too many places together doing events.
Right.
The first place I met Najee was at my temple on there.
Right. Go ahead.
She came with Lenny, Kente, Najee, and maybe another Panther. But I know those three was there that day. Lenny, Najee, and Kente. Oh, and I think Antoine might have been there that day too. I'm not sure.
Oh, Antoine Myers. Black, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that picture's still
Stop playing.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you wanna follow and support somebody that's doing the work day in and day out, yo, my dude, I've been on the scene for what, 20 years now?
Go ahead.
That's right.
And because I'm not with Farrakhan and you in love with Farrakhan,
Right.
you wanna act like you don't know me. The hell out of here, man.
That's right.
Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
And let me say this. If you have a particular group here in Atlanta and you're not used to me posting my lectures in your group, I deliberately don't post my lectures in your group. I don't mean no disrespect, but the reason I haven't posted no lectures in your group except for the last 3 or 4 weeks is because I deliberately, when I'm going through my groups to post my lecture in, I go right past yours and don't post it in there.
Go ahead.
The only reason I have been posting it in there is because this ain't about me. This is about Rayshard.
Go ahead.
And since you're considered to be a community voice, and this is a community issue, ain't no way in hell that this lecture does not belong in your group. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now watch when I stop talking about Rayshard and I'm not dealing with any major community issue, you won't find my lectures in your group no more again. No disrespect intended. Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah.